was Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone was born Sarah Marshall on January 1st, 1832, in Craven County, North Carolina. She was known as one of the first black women to receive a patent for inventing the improvement of the ironing board. Sarah's parents were Caleb and Sally Marshall. Sarah had three siblings. Her parents were enslaved to James Marshall. James Marshall was known to be Sarah's biological father. On November 25, 1847, she married James Boone in New Bean, North Carolina. Her husband was a freedman and bricklayer. Some sources say she earned her freedom when she married her husband. Boone and her husband had 8 children together. Prior to the Civil War, Boone was using a system that was tied to the Underground Railroad. Boone, along with her husband, their 8 children, and her widowed mother, migrated to New Haven, Connecticut. Once Boone's family migrated to New Haven, Connecticut, they settled in a black neighborhood into a house at 30 Winter Street near Dixwell Avenue. Boone worked in her home as a dressmaker, and her husband worked as a bricklayer until his passing in the mid-1900s. Boone also was successful enough to own her home. In the early years of the 1890s, Boone came up with a tailor-made for the corsets. Corsets were popular in those days, and with lots of competition, Boone had to design and create a way for her dresses to stand out from others. Boone was known to have made clothes for black and white clients. Boone also wanted to come up with a creation for a simple ironing board. In those days, dressmakers were using a wooden plank across 2 chairs to iron clothes on. This approach was for a wide skirt, but was not correct for the contours of tight-fitted material. Boone wanted a result to make a narrower, curved board that would be able to slip into the sleeves and allow the garment to be reversed without getting wrinkled. Boone's creation was padded to eliminate the impressions produced by a wooden board that was easy to fold for storage. Born into slavery prevented Boone from having an education. In her late 40s, she was able to overcome the disadvantage of not knowing how to read and write. Being a member of the Dixwell Congregational Church helped her to overcome that illiteracy. On July 23, 1891, after learning to read and write, Boone applied for a patent for her new, improved ironing board. In her patent application, she wrote, and I quote, "The purpose of her invention was to produce a cheap, simple, convenient, and highly effective device, particularly adapted to be used in ironing the sleeves and bodies of ladies' garments." Quoted by biography.com. And on April 26, 1892, Boone's application was approved. She was awarded a patent for her improved ironing board. Before Boone's creation of the ironing board, people would iron in their kitchen. They would heat the irons on the stove or fire, and they used a table with a thick cloth to iron on. Boone's ironing board is acknowledged as the illustration that became an essential household item used all over the country. And on October 29, 1904, Boone passed away at the age of 72 in New Haven, Connecticut. Boone was buried next to her husband and mother in New Haven's Evergreen Cemetery. Sarah Boone, 1832 until 1904. And if you made it to the end of this video and enjoyed the video, I ask you to give me a like, and I ask you to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you will be notified the next time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching.